Welcome back. Now, you just got to know, we're in the 100 deadliest days of driving for the summer. So why is it and how can we keep safe? These are all the answers that I have with me. Bob Kazmierczak from AAA. He will tell us all the answers. Hi, Bob.
Hello, how are you, TaTiana?
I am good. I'm excited to give positive news on a very negative thought process. Yes?
Yeah, exactly. What we want to do is inform people so they know what to do, right?
What should they do, Bob? What's going on?
Well, the big deal is that between Memorial Day and Labor Day, it's the 100 deadliest days of summer, and it has to do with teens. So that's where teenagers from the ages of 16 to 19 have the most accidents throughout the year.
So then what is, because those darn teens, but at the same time, it's a relief for parents, of course, because they got to go here and there. There's summer jobs, summer school. What are things that should parents be doing? Is this what teens need to be paying attention to? Who needs to be paying attention?
You know, that's a great question, and really it's everybody, right? Because parents lead by example. So the teens are going to do what parents do in the car, right? So no texting and driving, drinking and driving, you know, be careful when you have friends in the car, those kinds of things. And parents need to lay the groundwork, right, for what the kids will do when they're in the car alone. And then teens need to think about what they're doing when they're on the road, right? These are busy times out there on the road right now. We have people on vacation, we have people out of school, you know, so everybody's kind of out and about doing what they'd like to do.
So are there specific tips or things that you would say, of course, or AAA would recommend that you shouldn't do, what times you really shouldn't be out, things of that nature?
You know, we really don't have times. I mean, you know, parents should set those parameters, so that's the goal. The real key is parents. You know, parents need to talk to their children about what the expectations are about when they're driving that car, you know. And then teens need to be able to accept the responsibility to do so. You know, so that's like the texting and driving and all that fun stuff, you know what I mean? So.
And then, so texting and driving, obviously, drinking and driving, well, you're not even old enough, don't do that. And then eating while driving. I know I was always impressed with my mother not realizing, you know, she was running around doing a lot. She didn't do it anymore. She stopped, I swear, don't pull her over. But it was just the fact of, I was impressed that you could multitask, but really multitasking is not something we should be doing while driving.
Correct, definitely not while you're driving. You know, cars today do have some nice features, lane keep assist and brake assist and all those kinds of things, but they're there to help you. You know, so the key is to know how to use them. And again, just think about what you're doing. You know, if you want to stop and have that sandwich, stop, you know, and eat it. It takes a few minutes, right? If you need to text, forget it. You know, wait until you get there, or wait till you get somewhere where you're safe. And of course, if you've been drinking, call for a ride. You know, and that's hard for teens to do, right?
Yeah, because, oh, I don't know what happened, but I can't drive anymore. Mom, Dad, come get me. But it's all about safety at the end of the day. Now, when we're saying 100 deadliest days, is this really more crashes than like in the wintertime, let's say, when typically, you know, snow, ice, and sometimes folks are overconfident about how well they can drive in the roadways? Yeah,
so last year at this time, Ohio saw 9,000 crashes involving teens between those ages, which resulted in, I want to get this number right for you.
Please check.
37 were fatal.
But out of 9,000, that's not zero, but at least it's not in the thousands. However, let's get it down to zero by making smarter choices. And then when it comes to, obviously, seat belts, we should all be wearing them.
Absolutely. Wear your seatbelt, most definitely. Passengers wear the seatbelt, and even though it's not a law in Ohio, wear the seatbelt in the back seat.
It's not a law?
In Ohio.
Huh. Look at us being reckless with our thought processes. What else are smarter ideas that we definitely want to do when we're out there on the roadways this summer?
One of the other things that parents should do is periodically ride with your child to understand how they drive, right? So you can help them correct, you know. So take them out not only during the day, but also at night. And it should be about 60 hours worth.
Oh, so even though, let's say, Billy's already got his driver's license, he's been doing this for a while, I should still check in to make sure things are being responsible or smart or
just you know, something like, hey, take me for a ride to the store or whatever, you know, and you know, then coach along the way.
I like that. All right, so is there anything else you want to make sure that we talk about? Because again, this is an important topic. It's something that obviously we mention pretty often, but it's something that sometimes we overlook.
Yeah, and I want to make sure that people know what to do in the event, especially teens, in the event of a roadside emergency, right? Make sure that you get the car off the road. Make sure that if you are exiting the vehicle, that you exit from the passenger side. Make sure that you have your flashers on. And do not, if you are outside of the vehicle, do not stand near it. Stand away from the car, behind the car, something like that, so that should someone hit that vehicle, it's not hitting you.
Okay, and then of course, call your roadside assistance or your parents or the police, but basically make sure that you're letting someone else know that way you're not stranded somewhere.
That's right. And of course, carry AAA.
That'll make the most sense. All right. Well, Bob, thank you so much for taking the time. Again, it's all about smart and safety practices. You got the information right there. Of course, you can go to any local AAA or go to AAA.com or call Bob. He's got all the answers.
That's right.
Thanks
Thank you so much.
Of course.